Welcome to Beth's Happy Home. Good for you for wanting to have the best nutrition you can in your food storage. And just a word about proteins. Carbohydrates, fats, they're pretty straightforward, but proteins are made up of amino acids, and you need to take in 9 of those amino acids from your diet. Your body cannot make them. Your body actually makes amino acids from those 9 amino acids, so there are additional numbers of amino acids, but your body can make those, and so these are the ones your body can't make. Now, it's easiest to get them from an animal source like meat or eggs or dairy. But if you don't have sufficient of that in your diet, then you're going to have to get it from another source, and that would be a plant source. And so as far as long-term storage goes, it's easier to store things that will last a long, long time, but meat doesn't necessarily fit into that category, neither does dairy. And so, other than powdered milk, but even that has a shorter shelf life than some of these other plant foods are going to. So in order to get a complete protein, which means you're going to have all of those 9 essential amino acids in your diet, they don't have to be in the same dish or even in the same meal, but you want them in your diet. The best way to do that is to store beans. Now, the champion bean is a soybean because it's very high in protein and it has all of those 9 essential proteins in them, although it is rather low, very low in methionine. And all beans tend to be low in methionine. That is one that is just easier to get from a plant source, from an animal source. And so, in order to make up for that lack that is present in all beans, well, generally speaking, all beans is to use vital wheat gluten. That is relatively high in methionine. And so if you supplement your bread recipe that you're going to be using when you're using your food storage with vital wheat gluten, you're going to up the methionine that will complement the proteins, the amino acids that you're getting from your beans. Now, all beans are not created equal either. And there is, as I said, soybeans are the champion. The second best is lentils, which are not technically a bean, but they are a legume like beans. And they are very high in protein and a fairly complete amino acid set. And then the next in line, as far as the nutrient content, and I would say that all of these are a close third, would be navy beans, pinto beans, black beans, and chickpeas. And then kidney beans are good, but they're a little bit lower, and then some of the other beans are just a little bit lower in protein, and so those are the ones that are the superior choices as far as protein goes. Now, the other benefit of soybeans is that they're very high in iron also, and so that's a nutrient that can also be a little bit harder to get when you're living on long-term storage. So and another strategy that you might consider as far as using beans is to store some of this 13 bean soup mix. Now, you buy it like this with all these beans in it, and it has a big variety of beans, and it has lentils and peas in it also, and so all of those different things combined are going to fill in most of the gaps. But even with this whole combination of these 13 legumes, you're still going to have a blank in the methionine area. So you're still, even if you're using this, you're going to have all of the other proteins, but you're going to still benefit from storing vital wheat gluten and using it in your bread and pancakes and other recipes in order to build up that extra methionine so that your body can make all the proteins it needs to be healthy. And I want you to be healthy because that will give you peace of mind, and it will also make it much less stressful when you are living on your food storage. So I'm glad that you came. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comment box and I will respond to them as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching.